Welcome to The Truth About Behavior by Jovian Archive, home of the Human Design System. If you want to know how to understand behaviors and your role in life, then this may be one of the most important videos you'll watch. In 3 easy steps, covered in this 3-part video series, you are going to discover how you can learn about your role in life. So instead of becoming drained, trying to figure out what to do or how to be something you're not, you can free up time and energy to fulfill your karma, fate, or destiny. This human design video series is for you if you want to understand profiles, a major aspect of the human design knowledge, understand your own and others' roles and behaviors, or learn more about your purpose. If you're a seeker, a healer, a leader, a life coach, or a student of human design, you're going to find these videos helpful. This video is especially for you if you're seeking to have less doubt, confusion, anxiety, and stress about behaviors, not only your own behaviors, but others as well. Maybe you find that the way you act or others act makes you uncomfortable or causes friction, and you'd like to understand what's going on. You probably recognize that there must be more to life, and living a truly fulfilled life is likely really important to you. If you're seeking to better understand yourself and others, the Human Design System is for you. This video aims to help you learn important aspects about profiles and angles that are not yours, as well as about the profile and angle that is. Knowing your profile and angle is key in seeing and accepting yourself and your path in life. Understanding how we interact with others and the importance that they have in our lives helps us see how we're each essential parts of the whole. For this presentation, you'll want to have your human design chart available. You can get yours free. To help you get the most out of this video, I'd like to invite you to get ready to pay full attention. This is the body graph of Ra Uru Hu, founder of the Human Design System. Human design is called the science of differentiation, because it clearly and accurately shows how we are different from each other. In the human design information, we have a treasure map. The map for each individual is accessible and available, yet it requires study to understand its structure. In learning to read your own map and to follow its path, you embark on a journey into the core of your being at a true cellular level. Over time, you begin to see the changes that living truly as who you are brings. It is the adventure of life and a journey we're all here to make. Enjoy the ride. Your treasure map gives you techniques to help you tap into your personal authority to make correct decisions, so you can live a fulfilling life in all your uniqueness. Human design can give you a deeper understanding of yourself and how you function. It can help you live life with a transformed outlook and increased awareness. This relatively new system is a synthesis of modern and ancient observational sciences, one of which is the I-Ching. There are 64 hexagrams in the Chinese I-Ching, which we also call gates in human design. Ra Uru Hu wrote the original Human Design Rave I-Ching in 1989. This is the Rave Mandala, which is Jovian Archive Media's registered trademark for the Human Design System. The 64 gates of the I-Ching are represented in the outer ring of the Rave Mandala. Their position in the wheel and the corresponding gate numbers in the body graph do not change. Energy in these 64 gates is activated at different times and in different ways by the solar system's movement through the gates. Everyone has all 64 gates present in their design, but only the colored-in gates combine to create consistent definition, energy, in your human design chart. The openness is where we take in life. It's where we filter the neutrino ocean, a sea of ever-changing energy we live in. Our type, strategy, and authority comes from definition, which is the energy that is consistent and reliable in us. Our personal strategy and authority allows us to bypass the deeply conditioned behaviors that often lead us further away from our unique potential. Understanding your human design angle and profile allows you to look in the mirror and see what costume you are designed to wear, so you can get clearer on the role you're here to play. To introduce you to lines, we need to talk about what a hexagram is. A hexagram is any of a set of 64 possible figures made up of 6 parallel whole or broken lines. This is a diagram of the ancient Chinese I-Ching. Your profile is something that you are going to resonate with on the personality side, the calculations in black on the right side of your body graph. The first of the 2 numbers comes from the line values of the personality, Sun and Earth gates, that are oppositions in the wheel and always the same line. This number represents themes of your personality attributes, the behaviors and way of looking at the world that you consciously identify with and are here to live out in this life. Using our costume analogy, these are your everyday clothes that you are completely comfortable in and think of as part of you. However, an equally important and more mysterious part of you is waiting to be discovered. Your design Sun and Earth gates are in red on the left side of your body graph, and the line values there are where we get the second number in your profile. This represents your unconscious behaviors, hidden to your conscious awareness. Think of this number as garments other people see you wearing that you're usually completely oblivious to, until they tell you what they see, or until you discover your human design. This is one reason you may be confused and feel uncomfortable about how your body behaves, or why others see you so very differently from the way you perceive yourself. Profile is the costume you wear for the role you play in life, so that your purpose, the general theme of which is described by your incarnation cross, can reveal itself and make your life performance unique. It is another way to differentiate you as a unique being. For example, you and your partner can have very similar components in your charts, such as type, authority, and definition. But if your profile is different, you can be dramatically different people. Together with our incarnation cross, profile allows us to live our purpose as our own authentic character on the stage of our life. This is my incarnation cross. See here how the Sun and Earth are always exact oppositions in the wheel? Unlike astrology, human design uses 2 calculations. Your personality is imprinted by the neutrino energy stream through the planets at the location and exact moment of your birth. The design calculation is always 88 degrees of the Sun's movement before your birth. Again, this is where your profile comes from. However, we cannot look at the mandala by itself to see the profile, so we need to look deeper to the level of the body graph to see my personality, Sun and Earth, in the 3rd line on the conscious side. And here you can see that my design is on the 5th line. Everyone has the rest of the hexagrams in their design in various lines, which is why you may recognize or resonate 2 lines other than your own. As you can see here, I have a total of 10 5th lines in my design, but consciously I identify with being a 3rd line, a martyr as we call it, as someone who has the perseverance to stand up for their principles and discover things, being willing to keep trying no matter how many times it takes, learning through trial and error until they find out what works. Before learning human design, I suffered a lot of guilt from making tons of mistakes, which I now know is an important part of my learning process. I also didn't understand the dynamics of this unconscious side of me, because although it is always there and functioning, our conscious awareness is limited by our personality. Because your personality has no conscious access to your design, if you're not operating according to your holistic nature, you're going to feel a struggle inside because of this inherent duality of profile and the conflicts arising out of your conditioned mind. Hi, I'm Andrea. Please join me in the next video for step 2 in discovering your role and finding out about your human design profile.